So in this video, let's do our next exercise. In this, I'm going to draw a path using several tools which are available in the profile toolbar and also in the constraint toolbar to constrain the profile which we are going to draw. For this, I'm going to go to sketch and I'm going to sketch on the SRX plane. And I'm going to draw some circles here. So for that, I'm double clicking on the circle and drawing some circles here. Now we are going to make a constraint between these two center points of the circles. So I'm going to have the distance between the center point of the circles as 140. It's 140 and click on OK. And now I'm going to change the diameters of these circles. For that, double click on these values. So the inner circle, I'm going to make it 16 and the outer circle, it's going to be 32. Okay. And since these circles are now large, I'm making it fit in all. And I'm going to make the dimension of this circle as 48. So just double click on that value and change the value to 48. Now I'm going to make this circle center 70 mm away from the horizontal axis. For that, click on the constraint and click on the center point of the circle and the horizontal axis over here. And now double click on the value to change the value to 70. Now click again fit in all so that the drawn sketches are visible now. Now go to exit workbench, pad for 12 mm, and I'm going to edit this pad so that I make mirror extent of the pad. So mirror extent is nothing but so first I will show you without mirror extent. So this is the 3D part drawn or created, which is just normal to the sketch we have drawn on one side. Now this thickness is 12 mm. If I click on mirror extent, my sketch would be at the middle, and on both sides of the sketch there will be a thickness. Now to draw more sketches, I'm going to go to SRX plane and click on sketch to get into the sketch workbench. Okay, I'm going to change the view to parallel. Now I'm going to project these edges by using a tool called project 3D elements. So for this, I'm just selecting the edges of the circle and click on project 3D elements, which would be projecting the edges to this new sketch. And generally in CATIA, the projected edges are yellow in color. And now I'm going to draw some lines between these two circles. I am drawing one more line here on the other side. Now I'm going to make this line tangent to both the circles. For this, just select the line and click on the circle and go to dialog box. So this is nothing but constraint defined in a dialog box. Here you can see many options. Our aim is to create tangency between this line and this circle, so that's why we have selected those two profile. And now I'm going to give tangent. It will make those two sketches tangent to each other. So likewise I'm going to do for the other circle and the line. And continue to do for the next line also. Now we have tangency on all the sides. Now I'm going to quick trim the unwanted areas, that is this part of the circle and this part of the circle is not needed while making the 3D part. So I'm going to quick trim it. So just select quick trim and click on the edges which you do not need or you want to delete. Now exit workbench. I'm going to use pad again, and right now I'm going to pad for 6 mm and mirror extend on both sides and click on OK. Now we are going to draw some more sketches on the ZX plane. So I select ZX plane and go to sketch. I'm going to project this edge onto the new sketch by selecting project 3D elements, and the view is right now in perspective view, so I'm changing it to parallel view for my convenience. And I'm going to make this line a construction line. So for this, select the line and go to sketch tools over here and construction or standard element. Click this tool, it will make the line a construction line. So a construction line is a dotted line like this. So generally the line would be drawn as standard lines, which would be a continuous line like this. But when you want to draw a construction line, you just click on the line and click construction or standard element. And now I'm going to draw a line which is normal to this construction line. For that I'm choosing line normal to curve and draw a line. And I'm going to draw some more construction lines. And right now I want to bisect these two lines, that is draw a line in between these two lines. For this, go to bisecting line and just select these two lines. You get the bisector line automatically. And now I'm going to draw a tritangent circle. So under circle we have the tritangent circle. So by using this tool we can draw a circle which is tangent to 3 lines. I'm going to draw a circle between these 3 lines, 1, 2 and 3. You can see the tritangent circle now, and I'm going to make the bisecting line as a standard element now, and this projected line also as a standard element, and also the normal line which we have drawn before as a standard element. So I'm going to zoom in now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this part of the circle and this part of the lines using quick trim tool. And now exit workbench, and before that let's check whether we have missed any part of the line which is not deleted. Yes, this part of the line is not deleted, so delete it, that is quick trim it and exit workbench. Now go to pad again and create a pad for 2 mm and give mirror extend to it and OK. Now again go to SRX plane and draw a sketch in the SRX plane. So this time I'm going to draw a polygon which is having 6 sides. So zoom in on this part of the part body, and draw a polygon here. And my aim is to create a polygon which is having 6 sides and having a dimension between these 2 lines as 7. So over here you can see it is over constrained now because it is having 2 dimensions here. One dimension which is saying the diameter of the circle is 13.51, and the dimension between these 2 lines which we have given now, which is also 13.51. I'm going to delete this dimension so that I'm not getting over constrained, and give this value as 7. And right now I'm going to make the construction element over here on the polygon, which is a circle, and this edge of the 3D body as concentric to each other. And exit workbench, and I'm going to make a pocket of it for 2 mm on both sides and click on OK. Now we will draw some more sketches on this surface of the part body. So further I am selecting this face of the part body and go to sketch. So again I am changing the view to parallel view and zoom on this area. So I am drawing a rectangle here which is having a dimension of 20 cross 14. So it's 20 on this side, and on this side it's going to be 14. And this side of the rectangle is 17 mm from the circle's edge. I'm changing it to 1717, and the vertical edge of the rectangle is going to be 14 mm from this side. It's 14. Now in this part I am going to draw a triangle within this rectangle. For that I am just choosing the profile tool and drawing the triangle. Now I am going to constrain the triangle. The base of the triangle is 8 mm. And the height of the triangle is 6 mm. So for this you can select the line and right click, go to vertical measure direction, and now give the height of the triangle as 6 mm. And the base of the triangle is 4 mm from the rectangle here, and this side it is measuring about 4 mm in horizontal direction. Now go to exit workbench and give a pad of 5 mm. Now it's time for some more sketches on this part of the body, on this surface. So I have selected the surface and made the view as parallel view, and I'm going to draw some arcs here. For this, at first I'm going to select the center point arc and placing the arc center along the vertical axis and drawing an arc, and some more arcs. There is 3-point arc. So 3-point arc is nothing but starting with the starting point of the arc and then somewhere the middle point of the arc and then the end point of the arc. Now I have 2 arcs here, and I'm going to join these 2 arcs using some lines. I have drawn a horizontal line, now a vertical line, and then one more horizontal line, and zoom in again. Taking profile. So for this part I am not going to give constraints, so you try it yourself by constraining this, by making this part of the sketch as a mirror for this part, that is dimensions same on both sides. You try it yourself. And now exit workbench, and go to pad. I'm going to make a pad for about 30 mm. And now I'm going to make a mirror of this whole 3D body along this plane, that is along this surface. For this I have mirror, which is under the transformation features toolbar. Click that mirror option and then just select the mirroring element, which is this surface of the part body, and click on OK. It would be mirroring the complete 3D like this.